Hello and welcome, I'm Stormo, and this is the Escapists, The Walking Dead, and this is my first time playing it, so we're going to go in, just have a quick check of the options, just to make sure everything is correct. That looks all good, and we'll hit the play button. Now, I did attempt to play this once before, but I wasn't able to get anywhere because it turns out this game doesn't like having an Xbox One controller plugged into the PC, which is a bit unfortunate. But yeah, so let this play out. So, if you're unfamiliar with the Escapists, it's a game about basically breaking out of prison using resources and various other things. I wrote a review of it for Rocket Chainsaw a couple of months back. I had a bit of fun with it, but overall it was one of those games that, while I could see why people liked it, it certainly wasn't my thing personally. Which of course is why I've managed to snag myself a review copy of The Escapists Walking Dead, so because obviously that makes sense. Okay, so we use WSD to walk, and we click. I believe the game has controller support as well. I guess we put those on. Yep. Okay. Go through the door, and what we don't want to do is get attacked by zombies, so apparently we've got to go down here. That's where the mouse is telling us to go, so we'll click that. We'll open this desk. Yeah, so The Escapists was an interesting game. It's got this sort of resource construction and sort of building type thing. In the original game, you're a prisoner who had to break out of prison. In fact, I don't think you were actually a prisoner. You were like just there and you had to break out of prison. And it was created by, it's actually created by Team 17, who you're someone like me and you remember the Amiga, you're probably familiar with Team 17 for a lot of their classic Amiga titles. And of course they're also the people behind the Worm series. Did I get that? Okay, so apparently I need to craft something useful. So I press C, and I guess we grab that, and we grab that, and we hit that, and that creates a makeshift kosh. And then we equip that, so that's our weapon at the moment, which is really good. I actually played the original Escapists on the PS4, so not really familiar with the PC controls we go through here. Thwomp. Okay. I'm a big fan of The Walking Dead. I love the comic, which I read actually before I started watching the TV series, which I also watch. And there were certain differences between two. I just want to check in here. I'm doing this thing. The Escapist does this thing where there's a lot hidden around a low. This version doesn't look like it's doing that as much, but I just want to check anyway. It doesn't like there's much else around there, so let's not keep mucking around with that. Okay. Okay, so we want to highlight. So we've got the weapon equipped. Okay, we want to repeatedly click that button to kill that thing. And then we pick up. Oh, he has a lot of things we probably want to pick up. Okay, so we'll grab those things. I don't know what they are, but they're worth picking up. Ah, we have to. Ah, I see. Hang on. Let's open the desk just to see if there's anything in it. And then. Nope, there's nothing in it. Okay. It's a tutorial desk, so we'll pick it up and place it where the game wants us to place it, which is there. And then press C. Hang on, why am I pressing C? Oh, it wants me to craft, I guess, that. Flimsy cutters, so let's craft those. It's a useful thing. Grab that. Okay. Did that work? Yes, that worked. Okay, and now we're in the vent. So this is the other thing the Escapists has. The Escapists has is this whole thing with vents and stuff like that. So rucksack. Let's see if we can't find anything using that rucksack. Volume 2, miles behind us. It's an actual copy of the Walking Dead comic. Oh, that's cool. I've read that one. So, The Walking Dead, as a comic, it's pretty good. As a TV show, I like the TV show, but I've found that I think I prefer the way some of the characterization in the comic has happened over the way the TV show. There's another rucksack there too, I'm just saying that. It doesn't look like there's anything in this room. Everyone's kind of dead and ugly. But so far this game's basically telling the story of the comic as it starts. And of course, the other aspect of The Walking Dead that's really cool is okay, that's how I do that. Yay, we found safely behind bars, which is the volume in which they find their way to the prison, which happens early on in the show. But yeah, so let's make our way through here. This is quite a famous scene, and I have a sneaky suspicion bad things are going to happen if we come here. We don't really want to do that. Oh, no, let's, whoa, I've gone the wrong way, I'm going to die. Okay, let's try that again, with less of the dying this time. We'll see how we go. So, yeah, so, this kinda happens in the comic, but in a different way. Let's run like hell out here. I'm just gonna keep following that arrow. Need to use that door to... Oh, that's right, yeah, he has to do this. Again, scene from the comic. Yes, pistol, that's really good. Let's grab that pistol. There we go. Head outside and select the pistol using... yep. Okay, so we need to... yep. See how that works. Cool, okay. So, that makes sense. Let's head outside then. Oh, appear to need to go this way. One thing I didn't get in the original Escapists was a pistol. You could. Ooh, a sturdy shovel. That seems like a good idea to have too. And then select that in the inventory. You scroll through items in the inventory just using the mouse. I've got to select... clicking on the button. Okay. So I just think I should be able to keep things. There we go. Okay. Guide Rick safely out of the hospital grounds. Well, that'll be nice and easy for us. Oh, hello. Go away. Oh, no. I got problems. This is really scary. I don't have a lot of health left, and I'm probably gonna die here. This game would work better with a controller, I feel, but the tutorial's telling us to use mouse and keyboard, so that's what we're gonna use. The way the reloading on the weapon works is really annoying. There we go. Well, it's not really reloading, I guess. I did see a backpack around here somewhere too. So I just want to make sure to get that backpack before we leave. Hopefully that's not going to get us killed. We don't have a lot of health. Let's see what's in this rucksack. Is it going to be another comic, or is it going to be something else? It's another comic, Volume 4, The Heart's Desire. I think we've missed a volume, actually, so there must have been another comic that we didn't pick up as we went through. That's okay. Looks like we made it out. Okay, so... if this follows the comic, then he'll end up in the town next, I would imagine. So... we'll see how we go. And obviously getting these sort of digitized versions of panels from the comics. No, he doesn't go through the town. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh. Oh, what? It completely skips over the part in the... Yeah, oh. Oh, well. Oh, well, that's, I suppose, sure. Green Family Farm. Oh, we're skipping a fair bit ahead, obviously. So, I guess I have to, yeah, I remember that part. So, it's skipped over a fair chunk of stuff. Probably, to hew a bit closer to the story in the TV, rather than the series, because I suspect Shane is still here. Whoa, ow. Yep, that's not good. So... oh, yeah. This is, yeah, exactly how they get Herschel's farm in the series, but, yeah. The other Walking Dead game, of course, is the Telltale series, which is very, very good. I still need to play through the rest of the second season. I haven't done that yet. But yeah, the Telltale Walking Dead games are well worth checking out. Possibly even actually my favourite part of the whole franchise, which includes the comics and everything else. So, well, I'm guessing we're not dealing with zombies around here. Ah, okay. Yeah, okay. So this is more like the way the Escapists works, in the sense that there's this whole thing about day and night, and you have to attend head counts and all this kind of stuff. It'd be cool if we could wake up. Ah, there we go. Oh, we woke up and put our clothes on immediately. That was really good. But obviously not trying to escape from prison, so I'm guessing the only thing we have to worry about really is zombies and stuff. So let's get to the head count. Yep. Yep. So this is very much more like how these things work, and we're obviously playing Rick. So in the Telltale series, none of the characters from the comic or the TV series actually really show up, although Herschel does. The group that you're with in that series, basically Clementine and the character you play, whose name I've completely blanked on, you actually do get to meet Herschel and some of his family, but it's not quite the same way it is in the show, I guess. So yes, okay, so sitting, sleeping, or taking a shower. And this is sort of the meat of the Escapists, and I'm guessing it's kind of going to be the meat of this game. So there'll be a whole bunch of stuff we have to do here and get through this part of the game, and then we'll move on, presumably to the prison. I imagine will be the next part. It's actually skipped a fair bunch of story. There's actually a bit that happens between Rick leaving the hospital, which is where we left him, and here. And I sort of understand why they've missed that. That's Laurie, of course, who's Rick's wife, and Carl's around here, his son. Carl is around here somewhere. Is that Carl? No, that's not Carl. That's Glenn with the cap. Of course it is, yes. But yeah, so in the comic, after Rick wakes up from hospital, there's a scene where he's going through town, and he eventually, I think, yeah, comes across Glenn. Okay, so we can just go here, and if I click that, he'll do that, and we just mash Q and E. Crazy mash. 2 fatigue right now. Oh well. But we might have got some strength, or is he too fatigued for that? No, he won't do that. Okay. Need to stay strong for everyone. Oh, Glenn. Oh, Glenn. If this plays out anything like the TV show, there'll be a relationship developing between Glenn and one of Herschel's daughters. So, because that was a really fun thing that happened in the show. So yeah, basically, Rick meets up with his wife and various other survivors, basically from the town that he was in, nearby. Not sure what I'm actually supposed to be doing right now. Is there... There is a journal. Attend morning, complete the job. What's the job? Did I miss something? I must have missed where it described the job. So we're doing okay. Let's go... Well, let's just wander around and we'll find the job eventually, I suppose. Apparently it's winter here, which I don't recall it being in the comic, but you know, things are different here. Crafting home, awesome. So if we get file and a timber, we can make a makeshift handle, which will allow us to make items such as shovels and pickaxes. Cool. Okay, and we got a hoe, which could be really handy, I imagine. So that was nice to get that out of the rucksack. And apparently we're required to be here. So, laundry. Yay. Oh boy, laundry. So laundry is one of the first jobs you can get in the original. Why don't let me use the washing machine? Oh, hang on, I have to have it selected. Yeah, that makes sense. Now, how many of these washing machines can I use at the same time? Okay, so that one's done. Looks like I can only use the 2 on the side each time. Once each one's done, we've got to have a spare inventory slot, and we've got to pull those out and then put them in there. And then we'll put these in there, and this is the basic gameplay of the Escapists. It's about as exciting as doing laundry. I've got to put another thing in there. And the first time I did this in the original Escapes, I failed it dismally. It did not go well at all. Clean male clothes, let's put those in there. The dirty male clothes in there, let's grab those. Clean male clothes, put them in the clean laundry. Is there more dirty laundry? Yes, there is. I'll grab those. We'll leave a spot for you for the clean clothes. We'll then put in there, because we have to do this basically as part of a routine. And the whole thing's about routine, which is the same with the main Escapists. So we need to attend lunch. Oh man. But I've still got clothes to wash. Well, I guess we'll just put these dirty clothes. Oh, I didn't want to take more dirty clothes, damn it. Okay, let's go attend lunch. These are both empty. I guess. Can I put more in there? Oh, let's go attend lunch while we're here. We haven't attended lunch yet. That's probably a bad idea, is not attending lunch. So hopefully the washing machine's still, so let's sit down. Okay, yep. Attend lunch. It's recovering our stamina over there, which is great, because we need to do that. Guide Rick to Carl's bedside. Where's Carl's bedside? Ah, over there. Oh, because Carl's actually quite unwell. Oh, yeah. Okay, cool. Well, I guess we're not doing any more washing for the day, so we need to find the forceps, which is apparently back over here. Why would he not keep all his stuff in the same room? That doesn't make a lot of sense, but... okay. So we'll grab that. And we want the forceps. Is there anything else in here that we need? How about we don't steal things from Herschel? That seems like a bad idea, to be perfectly honest. Collect the bandages, which are apparently all the way out over here. So go do that. But yeah, so The Walking Dead is something I've always enjoyed, and I know it's not for everyone. The bandages aren't in the rucksack, we're going to open it anyway, because it's got a pistol, which is really handy. Yes, I know how to use guns. We're all good with guns. So let's go over here and grab whatever's in the desk. We've got bandages, so we'll leave that. And now we need the purifier, which is back up over this way apparently. Another rucksack. Let's open the rucksack. I'm possibly taking too much time here, but we'll see. Ooh, do I need any of those? Crafting notes we'll grab because baler twine, sickle, and timber. Oh, okay. But the annoying part is I'm now out of room because I need space. I can't collect those things from that rucksack because I need the space to pick up I need the space to pick up the stuff I'm going to need for this quest, basically. I have to admit, so far, one thing I'm liking about this is it feels more structured than the Escapists did. The Escapists was very much about going through the routines and stuff like that, but not so much about... that's right, yes, because we have rooms and we can assign our... really? I need to craft... Is that what I actually need to do? I need to... Forceps, that, and we craft an operating kit. Of course we do. So that frees up all that space in our inventory, so that's good. So we'll head back down to Herschel, and we'll give him our operating kit. And okay, so it's explaining how to give things to people. So I need to stand next to him and press F. Be cool if he'd stop moving. Okay, so that's Herschel, and so we'll select that, and he can now have that. So there we go, that's really cool. Okay, so that's really handy. We'll head back to Carl's bed, and we'll help fix Carl. It'll be really handy. So, he's going in quite a long way around. Still can't get over the fact this place has running water. That's... yeah, okay. That's kind of a funny joke. Oh, we need to click on Herschel. Oh, that's what's happening. Okay, come with us, Herschel. Let's go to Carl's bedside. Why would Herschel... oh, we've got to go in the house. Why would Herschel not know to do that already? That seems weird to me. But, you know, that's how these things work. Okay. And more story. Herschel is going to cure Carl. Probably. This is actually spoiling stuff that happens in the comic and the TV series. Oh, we don't want to go... Okay, so press Q. Okay, so we've done that. Apparently we're not supposed to go into the barn. I wonder why we're not allowed into the barn. Surely there is nothing bad going on in the barn. Yeah. So, one of the big reveals was Herschel's barn, where he was keeping... Okay, so we need to give weapons to people. I don't want to give weapons to people. Explore the level in order to arm up your survivors and clear the barn of all the walkers. So... Okay, so we'll head... Oh, hang on. It looks like there's an indicator over there. No, it's just indicating where the walkers are, so we don't want to do that. So now we need to wander around and find more weapons. So we did come across... where was that rucksack? It wasn't this way, was it? So... that's Maggie, who... Yeah. I mentioned one of Herschel's daughters before, and the daughter in question is Maggie, obviously. We don't want to go out there, I don't think. So where are we looking for? Can I just, like, wander in here and, like, nick stuff from people's desks? That seems like a good idea, doesn't it? That's Dale. Oh, no, I didn't want to move his desk. I want to open it and see what secrets is Dale holding inside his desk. More importantly, why does Dale have a desk? So those seem like useful things to have. So I'll grab those. I don't think they're what I need, but we'll grab them anyway. I'm supposed to be looking for weapons to arm people with. But I'm doing a terrible job of figuring out where they might be hiding. Is there anything over here? No, there's some walkers over there though, so that's always a good sign. Desk. Rake. That's a weapon? That's not a weapon. Okay. So I can give the rake to someone, I guess. So that's a good thing. So I might do that. Oh, that's that backpack. That's a backpack. Rucksack, I should say. No, that's an empty one. We've already emptied that one out. Okay, so that's not the rucksack I was thinking of. I'm holding onto that pistol. That's mine. But the rake can be given to someone else. So I just need to find someone to give it to, I guess. There are people walking around with like green exclamation marks. Oh, we should probably go to dinner. So we'll do that. We'll head to dinner. So... I missed dinner. Oh no, I was too busy looking for weapons and I forgot to... Ah, these people have quests. Yeah, okay, so this is the other thing you have. Yeah, you can get quests, which apparently will earn you money? Really? That's how this is going to work? Dale, come back here. You're Dale, I can tell by the hat. Dale, come back here. You can have that. There we go, so you've got a weapon. What's in this rucksack? Let's open the rucksack, see what's in it. Trowel. And a crafting note. So that will allow us to create a flimsy shovel. Cool. And we have a trowel, so we'll grab the trowel as well. So I have 2 trowels. Trowels aren't weapons though, so they're not really useful to us at this stage. Now I can head up here to my... Oh, Laurie, what are you doing? Well, you just went into the bed and went out of it, Laurie. Of course you're not going to get a chance to rest. Wow, this is a well-stocked desk, isn't it? Is this our desk? Is this someone else's desk? Let's put these trowels in there. I don't know if this is our desk or not. I'm just putting stuff in there because I feel like we might need to do that. But yeah, basically from here on, I suspect our goal is going to be to fill... oh, we could rest. That seemed like a good idea. Yeah, let's rest. So our goal, I think, is going to be to fill everyone up with weapons, open the barn, kill all the zombies in the barn. If you remember the TV series, there's a rather heartbreaking moment with the barn that was sort of one of those sort of, oh well, that's, yeah, this show's really not messing around, is it? We rested. We got 100% fatigue or stamina or whatever it is, energy. So that's cool. Got a hoe. I could give the hoe off to someone else too, couldn't I? That would work. Oh, evening head count. Let's head off to that. It seems we missed dinner, which was foolish of us. I still don't think I've got a lot of health either. So, where's the head count happening? They all happen over here, don't they? There we go. It's the head count. So we made it to the head count, which is probably a good idea because we're the leader. We're supposed to be here. Wants us to stand there, does it? Yeah, Rick can get quite. Yeah. Okay, let's go sleep in our beds. Obviously, this is sort of the main thing that we have to do, and we can take as long as we want, I'm guessing, to do it. Maybe not, but it seems like we can take a while to do it. This is our bed, isn't it? Yep. Let's go rest. No, it's not our bed. Where's our bed? Technically, our bed should be with Laurie, shouldn't it? But I'm guessing it's this one then. Yes, let's do that. Okay, I rested in someone else's bed because I didn't remember where I got out. And it's daytime. So what that means is that there'll be a morning head count, and we'll go through the same routine. Pretty much, we can do the quests that people have offered, and all that kind of stuff. And that's the basic flow of the Escapists. That's kind of how it works. You do crafting, you do quests, you look for stuff, you help people. And in this case, we're not going to have to worry too much, I think, about getting beaten up by other prisoners or prison guards or anything like that. I think in this case, it's much more about surviving and getting through like that. So yeah, it looks like I said before, I wasn't the biggest fan of the Escapes. I didn't enjoy it all that much, but having the extra layer of The Walking Dead on top of that probably will help me get into this a bit more than it would with that. Obviously, I've already spoiled a few things for The Walking Dead. I'm sorry about that. I'll put a spoiler warning up, possibly in the comments of this video, in the description. So we'll have breakfast and we'll keep going with that. But yeah, so it's an interesting sort of concept, and like I said, I don't think it's one that's particularly ever grabbed my attention, but I can see why it's been fairly successful. It seems pretty popular anyway. I've seen people talking about it and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, so it's a good game. It looks like Shane's disappeared on us. It looks like Shane was never a character in this, because I don't see him there. I don't see anyone there that would pass for Shane. So we've got Dale. We don't seem to have Andrea either. I can't see Andrea wandering around. But maybe I'm just missing something. That's Maggie, and that's Laurie. But Maggie and Laurie seem to be the only women here. So there's a lot of characters that seem to be missing from this game, which is interesting in its own right. Anyway, I should probably go do the washing, because apparently that's my job. There's a very funny joke early on in The Walking Dead where Laurie and a couple of the other women are talking about how their roles have basically reverted to, basic gender roles. Why do I keep opening that rucksack? To basic gender roles because of the need to do that. So anyway, I'm going to leave this video here. That's the Escapists: The Walking Dead. Like I say, it's not really my cup of tea, but I can see why people like it, I guess. If it's your thing, then sure, go for it. If you like The Walking Dead and you like The Escapists, then it's pretty much the perfect combination. If you're not into both those things, then might be a harder sell. So anyway, I'm going to leave this here, and thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time.